it's something that you can't explain, and there's so many different.
Shh. The world is still. The world is still. The world is still. Take out all the noise. Take out what we're saying. I'm so serious. Just feel it for a second. Just for a second. The world is still. Me and you only exist here because we have to. Everyone else is doing something that we're not doing. The world is still.
Shit, I got it. There you
Okay. And then I'm
Set it up. Set it up. Set us up.
I got it.
I hit a legendary like leg workout today. But bro, like I literally like, oh my god, I fucking hurt the fuck out of myself.
Okay, this is
I
perfect.
slammed into like the bar.
Dude,
that
what?
shit hurt so bad, bro.
How?
I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna do this little. Oh fuck! That
All right.
slammed into my back. That shit hurt, bro.
All right, talk to me.
Ade, what's the question that you've always wanted to ask me?
Why is your ego so high?
What are you talking about?
Nope, no.
No. Okay, like, okay, but because like if you're saying my ego, right? It's obviously something that I'm kind of like unaware of. So enlighten me of what ego you're talking about.
So every time I have a conversation with you, I notice two things. One, your self-confidence, and one, how you see yourself besides everybody else. I can say this confidently because we went to the same school. We all come from the same place. And before you decide to do social media, I did it, right? And I cut myself from that because of my social anxiety, X, Y, Z, da. But you carry yourself with this, like, pedestal. It never bothered me. I kind of accepted it because of the fact that it's Adrian, but talking to a person that used to talk to you, I'm not going to say names, but they said that you were too pompous, too egotistical. And it bothered me because I was like, I see it, but I understand. I was like, Adrian is Adrian. When your last relationship didn't work out, to you, it just didn't work out. You moved on. But a guy can't just say that normally. We're just like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This wasn't it. On to the next. You found a girlfriend and you're still with her. Like, there's an ego to that. There's a certain level of like self-confidence, preservation you need to have to understand like this didn't work. I'm on to the next, and you stuck with it. I'm one of those niggas that think I have self-preservation, but then I lost my girlfriend and I'm single till today. I'm trying to find the one. You did it, and it bothers me because I have to like talk to you every day, see you like once a month, and it makes me feel like, what does this nigga have that I don't?
Okay, so just to recap.
Okay.
Like you're explaining to me how other people perceive my ego.
It's how I perceive you.
Okay, no. But I was just saying because like you mentioned other people said that I was pompous.
You talked to them.
Sure.
You did.
What are you talking about? Who? Tell me. She said I was pompous?
Yes.
The issue was, okay, that I'm not gonna leave this.
It was so random.
I'm not gonna leave this in here.
You should, but not just that part.
The issue was that when it came to, it's actually one of my more regretful things.
Wow.
I would say.
What the fuck? I want to hear this. I'm so ready to hear this.
But not in the regret of what it could have been, more in the regret of how I handled things. Because the reason why that relationship didn't happen was because I was scared.
Are you dead ass?
I'm serious. No, I knew she liked me. I knew she liked me.
Well, are you dead ass?
Yeah, I'm being so serious. I knew she liked me, and I knew I had liked her in some capacity. But I I mentally was just not ready to be with somebody like her. She scared me.
She's extremely egotistical.
No. But
That's
it's not even that. The exact things that you're explaining, me and the reason why we got along so well is because we thought very similarly.
Mm-hmm.
So those things, you saying she egotistical, in a sense, I am myself.
You
You know what I'm
don't think
saying?
I know,
But
nigga? I deal with you.
but like
What?
like
I'm
it's
hearing you.
I don't know. Like I feel like there's different levels to certain things. But anyways, to continue off of that, the reason why that didn't work out was because I was scared. And to me, the other option, it seemed like it was something that I didn't have to think about in a sense. And what it really was, you said that I moved on, like, right? But I'm gonna be so honest with you. There are some days where I get terrorized every single moment of my day where I think about the people that I've been with in my past.
Damn.
And it's because these certain people had a certain pull on me, a certain trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's trauma or do you think it's like attraction?
I think it's more so trauma than it is attraction and the reason why like I tell myself that I need to move on from certain things is because I know that's the right thing to do. It's not because I want to, it's because I have to. Because I know that if I put myself in a trap of longing for somebody or wanting to continue to think about somebody,
it's a cycle.
Then I will not move on. I will not go forward.
So
I will be stuck.
Do you think as a human being or as a man, you think about not plateauing, or do you think about how like every person that you talk to has to like upgrade you in a sense?
I've never felt like people were an upgrade to me.
Wow, are you serious?
I never felt like I never felt like anybody was meant to like upgrade my life.
Really?
No. The reason why I got with the certain people I did was because I just genuinely liked them.
Oh shoot.
There was never an objective to me. That's why to me, like a lot of people, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but I would just say like I feel like sometimes people don't understand why I got with certain people.
Yeah.
Like some people were like, oh, they're not on your level in a sense.
That's
But
the ego talking.
no, I'm just saying like,
No, that's what it like I said.
oh, to other people,
Yeah.
to me, it was never about the ego or these people are not better than me or not on equal terms. It's just like I just fucked with them. That's all it was, bro. I was only in my relationships or I talked to the certain people because in some extent, like what this is in itself is just me figuring out who people are. And there was a certain aspect of that I just loved about certain people. And I just wanted to learn more.
I can see why, like, wow, this makes a lot of sense.
But if we brought it back to the reason why I say it's one of the more regretful things that I would say is because of it wasn't necessarily the moment, because I enjoyed the moments where I talked to her, and that's like one of the things that I would like to say to her eventually. I would just say like I just wouldn't want to do that because I feel like people would look at it in a bad light, and also too I don't know what that would do to that person if I admitted something like that.
She terrorized me, gang.
But like
you need to cut every part that you said.
No. I might cut this whole thing.
No. Don't. I think this is such an important conversation because we talk to the same person.
But I'm talking about like the reason why.
I'm listening.
Like I said, it was truly just fear. It was truly just fear because, first off, like I'ma just say like how it was. First off, like I really fuck with her as a person, and I was just like, she's too similar to me. In a sense,
she definitely is, gang.
She was literally like the African version of me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't cut this. No. Just don't say names.
Just beep it out or something.
No. Bleep it the frick out. I'm saying this is so important because you need to understand like the reason why we have a connection is because of that girl.
Bro,
let me slow down.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, she only talks to men that's similar to her. She's talked to our entire friend group. Me, you, bleep that out. And there's a reason. Every one of us had a quality that either she wanted or she thought about having that nobody else has. And I was like, you're the only Hispanic person in my friend group, in a sense, like besides Joel that I fuck with. So I was like, Adrian is such a left field. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, what does this girl?
But then you talk to me.
So I was like, what does this girl want from such a alien individual? That's what you are to me.
Yeah, like you could say physically, right?
Yeah, in a sense. So I was like freaked out because I was like, am I Adrian or is Adrian me? Because what did she see in me before she talked to me and she was like liking Adrian? That freaked me out.
That's
And-
what that's I'm I wait, Ade, you're saying that these are thoughts that you have.
Yes,
This is crazy, bro.
No, so that's why I want you to keep
we're
this
learning
in.
things right.
That's
as
why
we
I want
speak,
you.
bro.
That's why I want you to keep this in. Bleep the name, but
Okay.
it's like such an important part because at the end of the day, I decided to actually cut her off.
Yeah, I'm
Just
looking
recently.
shit. I just gotta chill and chill.
Do your thing. I just decided to cut her off because I understood like you're in a relationship. You found not what you needed, what you wanted.
Yeah.
And that's like something I have to deal with looking for a person and she being my homegirl. I was like, damn, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Every time some shit happen, I have to like, fix the problem. But I was the pillow. I was the comfort. I was the person she came to when things hit hard and she needs
Wait,
to
low
land it
key,
on.
before you continue, I just wanted to say, like, I never actually said the other part
I want
of
to hear
like,
it.
which was like, yeah, like it was really just because we were very similar,
Mhm.
and also too, like, a part of me was scared of just like pursuing something because like I just never have been put in a situation
Feel
like
like
that.
that.
That's truly what it was. Continue. But okay.
I want to hear more.
And the reason why I feel more regretful about my decision is because I never relayed these things to her. Right? I never relayed them to her. So she was just really just left in the dark. For her, what happened was one day Adrian was gone, bro. No. That's genuinely why.
Do you know how crazy this is to a person that's heard the other side? Do you understand how insane this is to hear this from the
But
other
what
side?
makes it insane, bro?
It makes it insane because certain women have a pride. And it's not like, oh, Adrian, stop looking at my phone. It's not
Bro,
like
it's just noise, bro. It's like
I'm hearing, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Low-key, I'm trying to
Dopamine.
ignore that. It's not like, oh, Adrian just left out of nowhere. It's Adrian is a piece of shit.
No, that's what you were hearing?
I'm not gonna say much.
But I mean, I understand it.
Do you see what I'm saying? But like, that's the vibe it was giving off. But it makes sense. Because when you have like I said, we talked about this like 20 minutes before. When you have self-preservation, it bothers people because you're not worried about them. You're worried about who?
Genuinely, me. But look. Like, okay, that's, bro. But no. Like, this is because like you're saying like it's an ego. It's like
But
this.
it is
But
ego.
no. I'm not saying that it's not. But I'm saying like the reason why I am this way is because I had nobody. I grew up with nobody, bro. I didn't have no siblings. My siblings were 7, 11 years older than me, bro. I grew up as an only child, basically, bro. My family was always in and out the house working, bro. I had nobody. I talked to myself. I had literally, I talked to the plushies in my fucking room, bro.
Okay, that's kind
It
of
was no, I'm being dead ass.
I feel you.
I had plushies, bro. I made entire scenarios. I made entire stories, bro. Entire storylines. It was never me and someone else, bro. I never had a moment of reflection where I said, "Oh, this is my best friend." I never said, "Oh, these are my close friends."
So you
in
made
my
your
brain,
own mirror.
in my brain, I said, "Oh, I just know these people." Because to me, the people will always just leave.
Ugh. Oh my God.
Bro, Ade,
You pissed me
the
off.
reason why
You
this,
pissed me
the
off,
reason
nigga.
why I am this way is because I had nobody, bro. Imagine,
Who
bro,
are you talking to?
bro, and you know that's why it brings me so much trauma. You know,
You think
especially
you
that.
have trauma?
Nah. I'm telling, it is trauma to me.
Adrian,
It is trauma to
okay,
me.
you want me to tell you something that I don't think I'll tell anybody else is
All right,
around me?
let's run it, bro.
You are blessed by God because, don't shake your head at me, nigga. You are blessed by God because he made you understand what you have. I didn't say who you are. I didn't say what you know. I didn't say what you're going to get. I said what you have. That shit does not come naturally to everybody. I've talked to a lot of people in life, and you know this. A lot of people. A lot of faces. I hope we're still in the camera. A lot of faces, a lot of similar figures, a lot of people that if I stood right next to them, I'll say like, damn, that's my twin for real.
Wait, I'm just saying, you got your camera? Or
Yes,
your,
it's right there.
oh yeah, my bad. I didn't see it, bro. It's because you're wearing all black, bro. Like I can't see. I don't have my glasses on.
It's all good.
Anyways.
It's all good. It's all good. One thing, if you're not gonna take from everything that we talk about tonight, because I know you're gonna watch the videos.
I watch everything, bro.
I know. There's a certain level of, it's not self-awareness anymore. I don't think I'd call it that. It's spirituality. It's not self-awareness, Adrian. If I watch every single one of your clips, every single one of your videos, 10, 12 people, 15, 40, 50, 1,000 people can like it, they don't understand who you are every single day. They don't go be like, damn, like, I know Adrian for real. They're going to hit you up, be like, damn, Adrian, this is so similar to the life I live. I don't know what you go through 365 days a year. I don't. But I was in the class with you. I talked to a girl that you talked to. I've been in the same room as you. I'm not saying I know you. There's a feeling, there's an energy that gets passed through the people that you decide to interact with. And it bothers me because it's like, not who Adrian is. How do you accept everything that hits you so deeply and decide to put the next foot forward? You don't understand that's a gift.
But that, like, bro, what you were talking about, your experiences, your trauma.
It's not my trauma.
No. But for you, you saw it as survival.
Yeah.
Like you had to.
Yeah.
In that sense, me and you are similar because to me, it wasn't about. It wasn't about I can do this or I want to do
Stay
this.
there. I'm listening.
It was about I have to do this.
Why do you think you have to do it?
Bro, I don't even know. Bro, Ade, I don't think you understand. But my entire life, since I was 7 years old, 8 years old, bro, barely in fucking elementary school, bro, I remember vividly telling not only myself, but the people around me, I told them that I was going to be successful. It wasn't, bro, it wasn't even it was never like a doubt in my mind. When I said that, I meant it. Like, there was genuinely no doubt in my mind when I said that then, and I feel the same way now. The only instance I had doubt in myself was just growing up, because I didn't know who I was back. I didn't know who I was in middle school, going into high school, and then going into college. I started finding myself back again.
Time out. I need to pee.
Go pee.
Hold your thought. See myself through everybody else. But he's a mirror that I just don't reflect with. He's a mirror that I look at and understand who I am as a person. Like I said, I'm spiritual, not because I have to be, but because I know who I am as a person. And it's not you can smell it on people. If I step away from you for just a little bit, keep going, I keep going.
Okay.
There's a disconnect.
All right, for sure.
And I only know when that connection happens when you do what? You call me.
All right.
I'm close to you right now.
Sure.
And then boom, that energy's there. Life is destiny. And destiny has strings or webs that's attached to people.
Can I tell you something?
I'm hearing you.
Somebody's mom.
So random to start with.
Somebody's mom told me.
Mm-hmm.
They basically said, like, I feel exactly kind of what you're saying, but they said, like, I feel this energy about you. But what I also see is some darkness. I see some darkness within you. And she told me, she said, I don't know what it is, but I see it. I just hope whatever it is, like,
It's in your eyes.
you know.
Yo,
What do you think it is, bro? You think I'm losing humanity or something?
No.
Like, what do you think
you
it
want me
is,
to tell
bro?
you what I think it is? And I promise you,
What am I losing, bro?
I'll be
What have I lost?
What have you lost?
What have I lost?
Are you gonna believe me when I say this?
I don't know, bro. We said a lot of random things, bro.
You've lost the will to live. Like, you're just floating. You're really just, Adrian, you're just floating. You're just floating.
I'm just floating? What does that mean?
I'm about to explain. It's like, I'm a floater, so I know what it feels like. But
you're a floater too? Okay.
You know that well.
So we've categorized people as floaters.
There's a physical floater and there's a mental floater. I'm a physical floater, meaning that I can't stay in the same place and live and enjoy life the same way it is. I have to be in either multiple places at the same time or not be in the same place and enjoy what it is.
What am I?
For you, you're a mental floater.
Does mental mean spiritual? Like
No.
what am I like? Okay, go ahead.
You're spiritually grounded.
But what does that mean, bro? What does mental floater mean, bro?
Mental floater. In the realest way possible, the reason why you talk to a lot of people in the first place, the reason why you have to understand everybody's energy, the reason why you want to understand who you are as a person through the reflection of the people you talk to, is because you mentally float. You're not here. You physically are talking to me, but tomorrow, the next day, the next week, you're not speaking to me. You're speaking to somewhere else.
God. You know what, Ade?
You collect. Wait. Let me finish. You collect information because you're like a data bank. Like, that's the way I can explain it. I know you don't like what I'm saying.
No. That's not why I'm shaking my head.
Why are you shaking your head?
I'm shaking my head because this is a realization I came to myself, but I call this something else.
You're a mental floater, and it's beautiful.
I called it something else. But like, to put it lightly, I try to search it out. I forgot what it's called, but I remember vividly feeling this feeling when I was in middle school, and I remember looking at my hands and looking at them as if they weren't mine.
Shit. You're a mental floater. You're definitely a mental floater.
And the way I described it, whenever I tried to talk to people about it, the way I described it was, I said, imagine like you're watching a video of somebody, and they're just moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it's as if it's like an interactive video. Like, I control what I'm doing, but if I really think about it and I sit back,
every word, every action, every consequence you say.
Believe. Yeah. No. I'm just talking about like in a mental to physical sense.
Okay.
When I interpret my body and my movements, I can truly psych my brain into thinking that this isn't me. Wow. Like, it feels like I'm watching someone else live their life at times.
Do you think that's how I look at you? I don't know what my nose looks like.
Bro, I don't know what anything is.
You do.
No. Like, I have a sense of the world, you know, but that's what makes conversation, that's what makes philosophy like a dying art in a sense, because it's something that you can't explain, and there's so many different.
Shh. The world is still. The world is still. The world is still. Take out all the noise. Take out what we're saying. I'm so serious. Just feel it for a second, just for a second. The world is still. Me and you only exist here because we have to. Everyone else is doing something that we're not doing. The world is still. We're spinning at almost 5,000 miles per hour. We have no clue. You hear the crickets. You hear the grass that's under your feet. You hear my breath. You hear your foot moving on the floor. The world is still.
I'm confused.
I'm gonna explain. Every interaction that we have is because we're moving our bodies in emotion. Whether it's by fidgeting, whether it's by talking, whether it's by interacting with each other. We're moving somewhere. But if you just sit down and hear everything, you are not moving. But guess what? You're the center of the world. In your own image, in your own life, in your own world, you are the center. I'm saying this because once I stop thinking for a second, the world is still. I forget how it feels sometimes to just stop. Every conversation you have is to create motion. But when you listen, you hear the car go by,
Yeah.
you hear your car staying over there, you hear the
I mean, it's
crickets.
not moving.
That's the point. We're
Nah.
we're conversating. It just hit me. We're conversating to create motion. But then when there's no conversation, what is there?
Silence. And you know what? I've talked about this in
Mm-hmm.
another video
Mm-hmm.
where I talked about living away from my family and living away from my parents. And in the video, I describe silence as if it's deafening.
It's so definite.
But I think why silence hits me so much harder than maybe other people is because my world is full of motion, as you're saying. There's never moments where it feels silent.
So how do you feel when the silence is there?
It feels uncomfortable.
Right? Because you're always talking to somebody. You're always conversating with somebody. You're always giving somebody your energy. But what happens when you just hear nothing? It's so uncomfortable, isn't it?
I mean, at times, yeah.
It's it's deafening. I have tinnitus. So sometimes randomly I'll just hear like the loudest beeping sound ever. I'm hearing nothing. I have to put my music on blast. I have to put my AirPods in. I have to hear people talk. I have to be in functions where there's loud music in order to understand that if silence happens, there's just uncomfortable ringing tone that I can't deal with. Because all this, talking to one person in the middle of nowhere, in a green pasture, in a park, there's a definite sound that I cannot deal with. I can't sleep. I can't eat by myself. I can't just drive normally without any type of loud bass or banging because it's loud. Silence is so loud and it's definite. You can turn off your loud music. You can move in an area where there's not loud people. You can, sit by yourself where nobody's bothering you. But do you understand that brings uncomfortability? If you were with me right now You'd have to either be listening to music or talking to somebody, whoever it is. Because the only time you can accept silence is when you're asleep. So, what happens when you listen to all of this when you're just awake? They call you insane. They tell you that you're just hearing things. I don't hear things. I know I don't. But I wake up at 4 a.m. and I feel nothing. I have to go outside and all I hear is this absolute silence. Whether people are sleeping or whether people on the road, nobody cares, nobody knows. I'm hearing their wheels churn off the streets. I'm hearing my music blast. I'm hearing the ringing. I'm hearing the breathing in my voice. And it makes me so uncomfortable.